Hey guys, sorry if this video is coming a little late, especially because one, it's a Monday, and my favorite movies always comes out on a Sunday if you really keep up with my videos. Also, different background because I want to switch it up in my normal area is a mess. So I'm currently in my bedroom, and you are currently, if the camera's a little slanted, that's because you're sitting on the Watchmen graphic novel, Captain America Civil War comic book, a dictionary, and the Bible. So if it's a little slanted, it's because you're sitting on a bunch of books. But hey, you work with what you got. But that's not the point. The point is to talk about my favorite movie. And I lied when I said Avatar was my favorite movie because I remembered that I watched a movie a long time ago when I was a wee lad. And this really struck me right here as my favorite movie. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe it came out in the year of 1998, somewhere around there. I was not born, but a cinematic masterpiece, Joel Schumacher's Batman and Robin. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to dissect this movie because there's so many great elements of this movie. Now, it stars probably the definition of the Caped Crusader himself. When I first imagined that they were going to make a Batman movie, I was like, well, why are you going to pick Michael Keaton? Oh, now it's this guy now? Come on. The whole time I was waiting for George Clooney, because I knew from the start George Clooney was the Batman. And I was so excited when Joel Schumacher cast George Clooney as Batman because I knew that he was going to knock it out of the park. He had some great lines like, "Hey Freeze, I'm Batman." Ever since I read him in the comics, I wanted him to say that. And then Robin returns from, of course, Joel Schumacher's masterful last movie, Batman Forever. So he is played by, holy crap, I watch him in NCIS Los Angeles. But whatever, you know what? Chris O'Donnell, bam. Chris O'Donnell plays the boy wonder in the peaked throw Burt Ward out the window. This is the definition, just like Batman, perfect Robin. You have great lines like, "I want a car, chicks dig the car." Like, that made me just tickled pink with excitement when Robin says those lines. And I love their banter throughout the whole movie. It's like, this was like what I wanted to see. Batman and Robin going back and forth. But if you thought that you were just going to get Batman and Robin in this movie, Ladies and gentlemen, Batgirl is played by that girl from, I don't know, honestly, but she knocks it out of the park. I mean, it's not Barbara Gordon, but you know what? Who even is Barbara Gordon? Who cares? It's whoever Alfred's niece is, because that is rich comic book lore that they were pulling from right there. And I think whoever played her, because, great. Knocked it out of the park. I couldn't think of a better Batgirl, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think that they could ever match it. That's why they've never tried it again, obviously, because, it's Batgirl. Same with Robin. They're not going to try Robin again, because Chris O'Donnell kind of knocked it out of the park with Robin. And why they don't have George Clooney again in more Batman movies, the world may never know. Anyway, let's get into the villains, because this is what it's all about. The main villain is Arnold Schwarzenegger's Mr. Freeze. And ladies and gentlemen, when he was cast as Mr. Freeze, I knew that this was going to be the best movie ever. He has some of the greatest lines with Batman ever. I mean, like, knocked out of the park dialogue like, "The Iceman cometh. I hate when people talk during the movie. Freeze in hell, Batman." I mean, I can't even do it justice with my Arnold Schwarzenegger voice, and I think my voice for Arnold is great, but you know what? I just can't beat that line delivery, because nothing beats just one-liners. Does it, guys? But no, the villains don't stop there, because Uma Thurman is Poison Ivy. Yeah, Uma Thurman, right? Probably. Whatever. But you know what, guys? She won an Oscar for a movie before this, but why didn't she win an Oscar for this movie? I mean, she was a compelling, amazing, cinematic, definition. I use that word a lot because that's what it's comics ripped out of the pages and put on the big screen, because that is what Batman and Robin is. True Batman lore, guys. Same with Poison Ivy. I think really they should bring Uma Thurman back for more Batman stuff, because she just knocked it out of the park as Poison Ivy. Anyway, the villains don't stop there. We have Bane. And throw Dark Knight Rises Tom Hardy Bane out of the picture. No. No. It's whoever Sasquatch, Green, Potato played Bane, because that guy had some of the greatest groans I've ever heard in a movie. So, I mean, 3 great villains, 3 great heroes. I don't think you can beat Batman and Robin, guys. Like, you can't. I mean, with a great story, great compelling heroes, great dialogue, great director. Guys, if you really think that the Dark Knight trilogy was good Batman lore, Batman and Robin, guys, it's where it's at. It's my favorite movies episode. I think we're on 5 we'll go with. And it goes down the history books. You guys should go see this movie right now. 10 out of 10. Because it's my favorite movie. And I'll see you guys always in my next video. Hope you guys have a lovely Labor Day.